Hello and good afternoon, all. The Supreme Court just made a major ruling today over Obamacare, and it really smacks it down. And way it's going, it's getting gutted and gutted and gutted. Pretty soon, it's going to be worthless, which is a good thing. But before we get to that, could you all do me a small little favor and hit the like button and subscribing? It'll help me out with YouTube a lot. Now on to the story. Supreme Court rules in favor of Little Sisters of the Poor in Obamacare contraception case. The court ruled 7-2 in favor of the Trump administration and the Catholic charity. Yes, and like Trump said, you're going to get tired of winning. The Supreme Court ruled Wednesday that Trump's administration acted within its authority when it expanded exemption to the Affordable Care Act (ACA) requirement for employers to provide insurance coverage that include contraception, and a victory for the Little Sisters of the Poor, the Catholic group that has been at the center of a national debate over the mandate. The court ruled 7-2 in favor of the Trump administration and the Catholic charity that cares for elderly in two related disputes against Pennsylvania. Okay, quit jumping around. Which sued over the validity of a rule from the Trump administration that allowed religious affiliated groups and some nonprofit companies to opt out providing contraception coverage for their employees. The majority opinion written by Justice Clarence Thomas ruled that the Trump administration challenged rulemaking was above board and held the work of the Little Sisters of the Poor. For over 150 years, this is from the uh, brief, the ruling. For over 150 years, the Little Sisters have engaged in faithful service and sacrifice, motivated by a religious calling that surrendered all for the sake of their brother, Thomas wrote. But for the past 7 years, like many other religious objectors who have been participating in legit litigation and rulemakings leading up to today's decision, have had to fight for their ability to continue in their noble work without violating their sincerely held religious beliefs. He added, "We hold today that the department had the statutory authority to craft that exemption as well as the con- contemporaneously issue more exemption. We further hold that the rules promulgating these exemptions are free from procedural defects. Little Sisters of the Poor, Sister, Little Sisters of the Poor, Sisters Constantine Viette told Shannon Bream on Fox News at night earlier this year that following the AC mandate was unthinkable. We dedicate our lives to this because we believe in the dignity of every human life that ever at every stage of life, from conception to until national death, Viette said. So we have devoted our lives by religious vows to care for the elderly, and we literally are by their bedsides holding their hands as they pass on to eternal life. So it's unthinkable for us on the one way to be holding the hands with a dying elderly, and on the other hand, possibly be facilitating the taking of an innocent unborn life. The Supreme Court also ruled in favor of religious organization in an employment discrimination case Wednesday, and last week it came down with the rulings that states could not ban religious schools from receiving money from state-funded scholarship programs that are available to non-religious private schools. Lower court rulings had gone against the administration, with nationwide injunctions putting exemptions on the hold, but the Supreme Court ruling on Wednesday amounts to a huge win for religious conservatives who have been battling the ACA contraception mandate for years. It is outrageous that Obama administration forced a group of nuns to violate their religious belief in the first place. Judicial Crisis Network Vice President and Senior Counselor Frank SCATURO tweeted, "The court's decision today upheld the exemption is a victory of freedom of religion and conscience for the Little Sisters and for everyone. Let's be thankful that the Little Sisters ordeal in court has finally ended." Thomas was joined in his judgment by all the judges except Sotomayor and Ginsburg, on Wednesday. Ginsburg lays along in her dissent that the ruling could put women's health at risk. Today, for the first time, the court cast totally aside the countervailing rights and interests and the zeal to secure religious rights to the nth degree, destructive of the Women's Health Amendment. This court leaves women workers to fend for themselves, to seek contraception coverage from sources other than their employer's insurance, and absent another available source for funding to pay for contraception services out of their own pockets. There was two occurring opinions, one written by Justice Samuel Alito and joined by Justice Neil Gorsuch, another written by Justice Elaine Kagan and by Justice Stephen Breyer. In her opinion, Kagan said that she believed that Trump's administration had the authority to make the religious exemption to the mandate, but but that she is suspicious on whether the administrator fulfill administrative law demand for reasons of decision making. Yeah, ACLU is pissed off about it. Now, this is great. I'm going to put the link to this down below. So if you want to read the whole story, you can. So, what do you think about this? Do you think the court went too far, not far enough, or what? Do you like the ACA or you don't? Let me know. Also, if you made it this far, could you hit the like button and subscribe? It will help me out. And as always, everyone, be good, have fun, stay safe. Bye bye.